Now to the fashion world. Fashion in Nigeria keeps evolving. With the global need for the Nigerian music on the rise, the avenue for Nigerian designers, models, fashionpreneurs to further shine and share in the spotlight has emerged. On our Spotlight segment today is world-class Nigerian designer and creative director of the Atafo brand, Mai Atafo. I went in with my questions and came back with a bulk of knowledge on fashion and a clearer understanding of the story behind the brand and the mind of its creator. Enjoy.
Hi, my name is Mai Atafo, founder of Atafo. I'm excited to be on Spotlight on entertainment news on Channels TV.
So, let's talk about Mai Atafo on social media. Yes, let's start on a light note. So, Mai Atafo on social media to me is very interesting to watch. It is well curated, and judging from the choice of music, I would say your love of hip hop music, 90s, I might be wrong, but yeah, so. Okay, so what's your favorite genre of music?
I would actually say ballads. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like really slow music. My favorite musician is a vocal jazz artist, so I like calmer kind of music.
Who is your favorite Afrobeat artist?
I love Afrobeats, and it's amazing, but I think my favorite, it would be between Rema and Arista.
Why Rema and Arista?
I really love Rema. I really love Rema's music. I think it's fun. Sometimes it can be deep. Sometimes it can be totally just, the other way with his new album. But I like what he's doing with music. I really enjoy what he does. Like sometimes you listen to a song, like, oh, this is Rema. Oh, this is Rema. I think, oh, I really like this guy. I think Rema is amazing.
So what would you say you've done differently to stand out from other designers that we know in Nigeria?
So I don't know if it's about doing something differently. It's like, basically, what do you do? I just aim for perfection in everything I do. If there's a suit to be made, I want to make sure it's made to the right standard, global standard, not to any substandard. Do you get what I mean? Anything I want to do, I want to make sure the execution is as flawless as possible, because we are grateful to be exposed and have traveled the world. And we see things that we like, and we use those things as benchmarks to say, I should be able to do such when I do my own. And I think that's what I do. And if that seems to be different and seem to be giving me a leg up in the industry, then I think that's what it is. I would say I do differently. But I think everybody tries to do that at the end of the day. I don't think people go out there to say, I want to make a terrible suit.
So let's talk about the Mai Atafo fashion show. I mean, that's like one of the things that a lot of people look forward to. A lot of Nigerians love fashion shows, and they love to attend the Mai Atafo fashion show. So what is required to put together a fashion show of that magnitude in the country right now?
First of all, it costs a lot of money. And I think people never seem to understand how much it costs to actually put on a fashion show. They compare with a music show and think that, oh, it's like this. No, a fashion show, if you do a music show, multiply at least by 5 for a fashion show.
Each time I see an Atafo piece, it tells a story. It feels like each piece has its own identity. So I'm curious, what is the story behind your Atafo brand?
I don't think that deep when I'm making clothes. I mean, I make functional clothing. So the story is about you, what you want and what you want to wear it for, and we can make it suit. Okay. So the story is not our story, it's your story. Okay. And that's what most people get wrong. Your story fits into our aesthetic and we can bring it to life.
So you're undoubtedly one of the leading voices in menswear in Africa. What inspires most of your menswear collection?
I think for my suits is, pretty much safe to say I look at myself and I want to portray that in a lot of guys. I think I dress rather well, and I want more men to dress as good or even better than me. There are things that we do that sometimes people do not notice. In something that we call our auteur alternative wear, which is where we infuse traditional wear and European wear to create a garment that is as fluid as possible that you can wear in New York and you can wear in Africa. And also, I'm also a respecter of culture. So I don't want to do things that it feels like is more fashion than culture. So when you see traditional outfits that we have made, even if we're trying to make the Benin outfit a bit more elaborate, the man is still wearing the skirt. I won't give you a pair of trousers to wear because the Benin man wears a skirt. Do you get what I mean? I won't give you a wrapper to wear because the Benin man wears a skirt. But now you're wearing the skirt. How do we make the skirt and your total outfit a bit more regal? So in my fashion show, I introduced a third layer on the Benin outfit. Before that, nobody put a third layer on the Benin outfit.
Each time I see Mai Atafo in a picture, at an event, on social media, you're always in a suit, like a three-piece suit, proper. So I would like to know, are you always this formal, even in downtime? Do you have your own take on leisure wear?
I like wearing suits. I wear suits because I love them, not because I make them. Leisure, leisure. I love to wear denim, so I wear denim and denim a lot. You could catch me in the odd t-shirt every now and then, or even a pair of shorts and a linen shirt. I know people wonder if I wear shorts. I do wear shorts. So I do dress down leisure. You can see some of those things on my Instagram too.
Aside from some of the obvious ways of making money in fashion, which you've highlighted earlier, what are the other avenues for making revenue in fashion in Nigeria for emerging designers?
I don't know if there are other ways. I think it's the same way, but you just pick a different niche.
Okay, how do you mean?
So if I'm making suits and kaftans, you can make t-shirts and just shirts. But I think everybody that is menswear designer in Nigeria wants to make suits and kaftans and suits and kaftans. That's the end of it. But when a man wants to buy a pair of, khaki trousers or chinos trousers, as we call them, where's it going to go? No one is doing that.
In recent times, we have seen people come on social media to say that, oh, you actually copied my fashion piece. I designed that. You're not the original designer. A lot of cases like that have come up. So how do you think the issue of plagiarism in fashion can be curbed in Nigeria? What are the measures that should be taken to see this through?
Just the same way in other industries, you make something you believe that is new and unique, you go get a patent for it. And if anybody copies it, you can sue them, which is the same way they do in every other industry. It's just that people just generally believe that in the fashion industry, it should be accepted or it should be less as intense, and there are different arguments of, I copied your design, but I copied it for myself. I'm not monetizing it, so it shouldn't be an issue. If the table is turned tomorrow and that was you, how would you feel?
Over the years, we've seen the brand evolved. First, it was the Mai Atafo inspired brand to the Mai Atafo brand, and then now the Atafo brand. So what would you say is the secret to sustaining a brand in Nigeria? What are the tricks?
I think it's listening to your customers and steady stay innovating. I think that's what it is. Listen to your customers and give them what they want and always try to innovate.
I would like to see some of the pieces that you spoke to us about. Can we do that? Okay, let's do that. Entertainment news on Channels Television returns shortly after the break. Please stay tuned.